Hey there, Alex here. After the duo of budget-friendly DD plus magnetostatic driver hybrid IEMs, the CCA NRA and KZ-ZEX, we now have the ZEX Pro. It has an additional BA driver which makes it a tribrid, and it's probably the cheapest tribrid at this point in time. So let's dive right in and see if they are any good. As usual, not much to talk about in terms of packaging and accessories, and it's the same slightly stiff but still decent looking cable that we've seen from recent KZ products. The shell design is kinda like the CA16 Pro, but just nicer, especially with this matte finish. The shell is smaller and they come with KZ Starline tips, so in terms of fit, it's probably near perfect for my ears, giving me a good seal while still being quite comfortable. These have a relatively balanced sounding mild V-shape tuning. There isn't a ton of mid-bass quantity, but it still packs a decent punch thanks to a nice amount of sub-bass. It's also tight and well controlled. Lower mids are a bit on the thinner side since there isn't a ton of mid-bass. I would personally prefer a bit more body in the mids as a whole, but it's still not too bad here. Upper mids are quite nicely done here with just enough elevation for female vocals to stand out without being too shouty. I like that the gain in this region is more towards the 3 kHz region, which sounds more pleasing to me compared to the earlier 2 kHz gain that was on the NRA, ZEX or CA16 Pro. Treble is quite nicely done as well and generally quite smooth, not too sibilant and easy to listen to. Technical performance punches above its price point pretty easily. Detail retrieval, imaging and separation are above average. Soundstage has a decent amount of width too. Tonality and timbre are actually pretty decent as well. Compared to the NRA and ZEX, the bass quantity on the ZEX Pro sounds a little lower to me because it is more sub-bass focused and has less mid-bass compared to the other two. But the bass sounds tighter to me and overall bass quality seems better. Lower mids are a little leaner sounding because of that, but as mentioned earlier, they still sound nicer to me overall, especially in the upper mids, and they have more presence in the mix. Treble has a pretty similar quality to them, but a bit tamer and more polite overall. They are less prone to sibilance as well, and I also think they have slightly better technical performance overall. So yeah, I would go for this over the NRA and ZEX any day of the week. It's a bit more expensive compared to those two, but I think it's worth it. The mids just sound better to me, and if you want them to be warmer or brighter, it's super easy to just EQ the mid-bass or treble region a little. Overall, I think the ZEX Pro is a pretty easy recommendation for me. They still have their limitations, especially in terms of technical performance, but at this price bracket, they're still pretty good. Fun and inoffensive sounding, good technical performance, and the fit is great. I like them more than some of the IEMs I've tried recently in the same price bracket, and I like them more than the CA16 Pro as well. So even if you missed out on the pre-sale discount, I think they're still a really good deal. Thanks for watching this video, and see you guys on the next one.